Hi everyone. So as you know, today Litecoin NFTs are now available through the LiteVerse marketplace. I'm going to show you how to use LiteVerse to create an account, mint an NFT, sell the NFT, buy an NFT, and then send the NFT. So first, as you know, LiteVerse is the first NFT marketplace available in Litecoin. In order to use LiteVerse, you first have to create an account. And once you create an account, you have to fund that account. And then after funding that account with Litecoin, you can essentially buy NFTs, mint NFTs, and then send NFTs. For the account, you have to realize that all the transactions will be happening in Litecoin. So right now, there's no fiat transactions. Everything is done on Litecoin. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you how to start from scratch, create an account, start minting NFTs, and then, having some fun. All right, so here we go. So first, we're at the LiteVerse.io login page. So when you're getting started with LiteVerse, the first thing that you have to do is create an account. So just click the sign up button over here, put in some email address. So here I'm going to put in, let's see. My email address over there. So that's my email address. And then I'm going to put in some kind of username. So I'm going to put Litecoin user. So that's my username. And then my password, I'm just going to put some password in. So here's my password. Click sign up. Then after you click sign up, you simply pass in the username and password you created and then log in. Cool. So the first page over here is the NFTs for sale. These are NFTs that are available for sale, so you can buy them. However, in order to buy them, you have to have the Litecoin in your account. So right now, I don't have any Litecoin in my account. So you click on your account over here, I have 0 Litecoins. So if I try to buy an NFT, it'll say I don't have enough Litecoin. So over here, see, not enough Litecoin to purchase the asset. So before we get started with anything on the website, we have to deposit Litecoin. So in order to deposit Litecoin, you have to go to Litecoin wallet tab, click deposit LTC, generate the Litecoin address. So this function is just going to fetch your Litecoin address associated with your account. So I'm going to copy this address and then send some Litecoin to the address. So I'm going to fund this account with 1 Litecoin. All right. I'm going to send it. Pass in the parameters. Cool. And the Litecoin has been sent. After Litecoin has been sent, I have to click the deposit Litecoin button. So this will look at all your transaction history and apply any Litecoin to your actual account. So over here, see that Litecoin was deposited successfully. And if you see the transaction area, you'll see that the Litecoin was successfully sent to your account. So now that once you have the Litecoin in the system in your account, you want to wait for this Litecoin to settle. So it generally takes 2 to 5 minutes for the Litecoin to be confirmed and settle. So I'm going to pause the recording until the Litecoin has been settled. So once your transaction has been confirmed, so here we see the transaction has been confirmed, you are now free to start buying NFTs and then minting NFTs. So here I'm just going to show you the process to actually mint an NFT. So to mint an NFT, you have to first find an image. So we'll find a good meme about stocks. It can be any image. So I'm just going to show you a simple image. All right, so here's a meme. So you're going to save this image. So stonk meme. Okay. And after saving the image, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upload the image to IPFS, which is the Interplanetary File System. So this system will generate the hash that will be used to create the NFT in Litecoin. So we're going to upload this meme. Click upload. Okay, cool. Upload successfully. So you'll see the meme was uploaded successfully by checking out this link, my IPFSs, and you'll see the stock meme over here. So once you have this this image uploaded, the next thing you want to do is mint. So for minting an NFT in Litecoin, you have to create a collection. So to create a collection, you can click this button, create collection. So here I'm going to call this collection. The name will be stonks. There's going to be no URL, so I'm going to write NA, and then we're going to have a description. So we'll say memes about stonks. Then click create collection. Cool. So this collection was successfully created. Now that the collection was created, you should be able to mint the NFT by clicking mint, choosing the collection. So here's stonks, and then make a name for the NFT. So we'll call it stonks meme. This attribute area is optional, but I'll put something there just for fun. Okay. So you need collection, name, description. This is optional. These fields also are optional. However, if you want to receive a royalty for each transaction with this NFT, you have to fill this out. So here I'm going to go create a royalty using my Coinbase Litecoin wallet, and we're going to set the royalty at 3%. This way, every time this NFT is bought or sold, 3% of the proceeds go to this Litecoin address. So it's a really nice way of generating passive income. So we'll click mint. However, before minting, we have to make sure the collection was actually written to the blockchain, so that this can take maybe upwards of 5 minutes. So there's a chance that this doesn't work. If this doesn't work, what we have to do is we have to wait 5 minutes and try again. So we'll see what happens when you try to mint it. So here it says unable to fetch proper ID. This means that the collection hasn't been written to the blockchain yet. So we're going to wait a few minutes and then try again. So I'm going to continue this recording once it's been a few minutes and we've actually had time to write the NFT to the blockchain, or write the collection to the blockchain. All right, so it's been a few minutes. We waited, given some time for the collection to actually mint to the blockchain. And now that we've minted it to the blockchain, it should be able to mint this NFT. So let's try right now. Here. Cool. NFT is minted successfully. So once the NFT has been minted successfully, you should be able to see it in your NFT section. So here's the NFT we just minted. Once it's been minted, you can either send it or post it for sale. So sending it, you'll essentially send it to someone else for free. When you're using this function though, you have to put in a valid address. So it has to be an Omni address. It can't be like a Litecoin address, because if you put in a Litecoin address, the NFT could disappear and become unusable. So here is the NFT for sale. Obviously, before we can post it for sale or send it, we have to wait for the NFT to be minted to the blockchain. So I'll give it a couple minutes for that to happen. In the meantime, though, we can test the buying NFTs. So here's some NFTs for sale. As you can see, we do have about 1 Litecoin in the account. There were some transaction fees involved for minting an NFT and creating a collection. So here is 0.001 Litecoin, or about 6 cents to mint NFT and to create a collection. So we do have some Litecoin left over to buy NFTs with. So let's see what NFTs are for sale. So here's some NFTs for sale. Most of these are 1 Litecoin. However, there are a few that are cheaper. So let's see. Process to buy Litecoin is very simple. You just find something you like and click buy. So here's a cheaper NFT. So here's a NFT of a building. To buy it, it's very simple. You just find an NFT you want and click buy. Give it some time. There, NFT was bought successfully. So now that the NFT is bought successfully, you can go to your accounts and then you see the NFT. Cool, so that's yours. And then here's the information about the NFT too. So you can click on the NFT, you can see the name, you can see the collection, the IPFS hash. So this is what you this is the thing you pass into a IPFS Explorer if you want to view the image or download the image or file inside the NFT. Yeah, there's information for the NFT. And of course, when you buy an NFT, it's the same thing as when you mint an NFT. You have to wait a few minutes for the NFT to be created on the blockchain before you can send it or sell it. So anyways, let's see if this NFT was minted to the blockchain. Let's try to post it for sale. So let's click post for sale. There's a high chance that it hasn't been minted yet, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, okay, so that went through. Awesome. So the NFT was minted and written to the blockchain. So now we were able to post it for sale. So now that we've posted for sale, you should be able to see it over here. That's NFT for sale. One thing to note is that all the transactions for the NFTs, including the buying and selling, is recorded here. So here we bought an NFT. There was no royalties with NFT, so we simply had to pay the 2% fee for buying the NFT, and then we also had to pay the seller for the NFT. So here's everything that was recorded earlier. Now for the NFT, we just put for sale. So you see this NFT over here. We actually attach a royalty address to it. So when you attach a royalty address, you essentially get a certain percentage of the profits from the NFT that was sold every time it was sold. So I'm just going to simulate what will happen if you were to buy the NFT. Or if not you were to buy it, but if someone else were to buy it. So here I'm going to do that by logging out of this account. I'm going to log into a separate account. So here's my other account. And then you can see the NFTs for sale. So here's that NFT that on the previous account that was listed for sale. So I'm going to buy it just to show you what will happen. So we're going to buy this NFT. Cool, bought successfully. Sweet. So now if you look at my NFTs section, you can see that NFT is now mine. Obviously, wait like 3 minutes to 5 minutes for the NFT to be written to the blockchain, but that NFT is now yours. So if you look at the buyer side, so the buyer, when he bought this NFT, he actually sent some royalties to this Litecoin address. That royalty is like passive income. So as soon as you create an NFT, that's like passive income coming toward you. So here the buyer paid for fees to buy the NFT, then he also paid the seller, and then he also paid royalties. So the royalty, of course, went to the Coinbase account. So if you take a look at the Coinbase account, it should eventually show the royalties being sent over. So, yeah, here are some earlier royalty payments. It won't show right now because Coinbase is kind of slow, but it will eventually show the royalty being sent. And of course, also, if we look at it from the seller side, so where's that account we just created? Litecoin user. You look at your transactions, it'll show you the money being sent. So here, here we recently sold an NFT, so that account's credited to your account. So here we spent some Litecoin and then we made some Litecoin. So over here, there we go. That's our new balance. So which is about accurate. Essentially, minus the fees and the processing costs. We ended up making 0.2 Litecoin from the sale, and we probably lost 0.11 Litecoin from the fees and the earlier purchase of the NFT. So that's our NFT right now since we sold the other one. Yeah, everything shows up. So you're good to go. And of course, when you're finished, you can withdraw the NFTs, withdraw the Litecoin. So here I'm going to withdraw some Litecoin from the account. So we have about 1.08 Litecoin. So as long as the amount of money you withdraw is less than the total amount, you should be good to go. So here I'm going to withdraw some Litecoin back to the Coinbase wallet. Actually, I'll withdraw all my Litecoin to the Coinbase wallet. Okay, so 1.088, I believe. What was the amount? Actually, 1.088. Yep, that's right. Move this out of the way. First, let me show you what happens when you try to withdraw more than your current balance. It should fail. Yeah, so it failed. Litecoin balance is less than the amount you need to withdraw. So now we're going to change it to 0.008. Okay. And then we're going to withdraw the Litecoin. So you also have to pay for transactional fees. So if you take a look at your account, 1.088, let's try to withdraw one Litecoin. So Litecoin to that address. Sweet, your Litecoin was successfully withdrawn. So if you go to my transactions over here, you'll see that the Litecoin was taken out of your account. Then you still have a little bit of Litecoin left over. Now, in general, it's best to actually keep a little bit of Litecoin in your account, because what happens is that if you have NFTs for sale, it's good to have maybe like $3 or $4 of Litecoin in your account. So always try to, leave a little bit of Litecoin in your account, or else if you take literally every single Litecoin out, Litoshi out, then you can't, if you have like an NFT for sale and you're trying to sell it, the transaction won't go through simply because you have no funds in your account. So I always like to keep a little bit of Litecoin in my account for that purpose. Yeah, so there's that. And then the last function I'll show you is sending the NFTs. So here we'll take a look at my NFTs. And I'm going to show you an example of how to send an NFT from another account into this account. So in order to send an NFT from another account, you first have to copy this account's address. And then after the account address has been copied, you go to the other account. So here's my other account. Find an NFT you want to sell. So, or send over, sorry. So here I'm going to send over this, the sample tank account. So we're going to click send NFT, put the address. And then it's sent successfully. So now we're going to refresh and we'll see that the NFT is no longer in my account because I sent it. So we're going to go into the other account over here. So we're going to go into Litecoin user. And from Litecoin user's perspective, the NFT is there. So that's my NFT. Sweet, and that's it. That's a tutorial. So this NFTs are now live. Please have fun. We spent a lot of time building this, so we hope you do enjoy this. And obviously, if you have any questions, concern, if you see any duplicates or anything fishy, please feel free to report the NFT to this Discord community. So we have a Discord community over here for LiteVerse. So come put it in the Litecoin chat, or put in any of these chats you have access to. Of course, in addition to Discord, we have Twitter. All right, so you can check us out on those platforms. Thanks. Bye-bye.